Peace, future masters of your craft. You are now tuned in to the KBGBF podcast. I am your host, A. Eula, and with me always is the big homie he himself, Uncle Vito.
That's right.
We will be discussing everything from entertainment to community development and how to secure that bag and much more.
Know that.
You can catch us on Instagram at KBGBF_LLC, Facebook, Anchor, and many other platforms. So stay tuned, and we're gonna get you right.
Yo,
Yo.
we are back in the building.
Yes,
and
sir.
we got the infamous trap art in here. Hoff, my brother Hoff, he started it from scratch.
Yes,
Him,
sir,
Foreign Law, and the rest of the family. Shout out to 2551. We love y'all. You feel me? And you can find my boy at Trap Art Gallery on the gram. You feel me? The website is what? www.trapart.gallery.
Everything
You feel me?
trapart.gallery.
Everything that you needed, bro. They keep me super fly there. Keep you super fly. They got Pooh. They was just out there.
He got some heavyweight gear coming.
Yeah. And yo, they had they was just in Atlanta, had Pooh Shicey with the trap art face mask on and all that, boy.
Shout out to Buzz, shout out to La for that.
That's,
you know?
Yeah, Bus be shaking, man. Bus is a magician.
That's a trap art A&R on the low,
Yeah, I love Bus. I love you. I miss you, bro. I'm supposed to be pulling up on your store, but I had to run. But I'm getting with you, Bus. You know, we definitely gonna keep rocking and rolling.
We all gonna rock out.
Now, you know, here at the KBGBF, all we like to talk about is how the blacks sharpen the blacks, the Spanish sharpen the Spanish. We all coming together, become a superpower, and get to this bag. That's why the name of this show is Road to the Bag. So, now, I was jammed up when it first started, right? But...
respect time. We here.
Yeah, you gotta respect time. That's what the trap art mean, right? To really appreciate
trap
people.
Art, you got it.
And respect time.
To really appreciate people and respect time. Yes, you got
That's
it.
fly, bro.
I love that.
That's fly, bro.
It's an acronym to really appreciate people. To really appreciate people and respect time. It first started off as a project. It was supposed to be a music project, actually. I was supposed to put out an album with somebody, and we finished the whole project, and then certain things happened. The producer started losing files, going through some life situations, a lot of different stuff, and just with the stuff, and I was just being patient and realizing that certain things wasn't meaning, wasn't meant to happen. Then we just started making the merch for the project and realized that sometimes you gotta compartmentalize things. You gotta put things on this side and put things on this side. And at that time, I realized, like, the fellas, everybody around me, everybody was, like, we were at the concerts, like, every concerts that we was throwing concerts. Friends of mine was throwing concerts. We were networking, artists. Everybody was, like, the spheres of influence was very crazy for everybody. So we say, yo, we need something to give to people, like, around us, bro, for everybody. So instead of doing anything negative to get our little, you know what I'm saying? It's the fame and everything. We say, yo, we're going to respect time. We're going to take our time with this. And we're going to focus on our strong point or whatever we do. And where I'm from, we live, one thing we got in common between all of us at the end of the day is fashion. We love clothes.
Everybody love to be fly.
Everybody love to get fly everywhere.
You gotta be dripped out.
It's mandatory.
Talk that talk.
This is mandatory. Because if you walking around looking like...
I came in here looking like a little fool a little bit,
it's raining out. So
it's raining like, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody on their dress down day. But you still got the J's on.
But
you still got the trap art hoodie that's crazy fly. The trap art Scully. It's still something dope. So now Vito, on the other hand, came out here looking like he was video music shoot ready.
Cut it out.
My boy be looking like a superstar on the regular. He like, I'm just gonna throw something on real quick. Next you know, I'm like, I knew I should have changed. But it's cool, though. It's cool.
But today's a humble day.
Yeah, it's raining outside, fellas. So usually, but he still got the Balenciaga jacket on, the J's, and trapped art down. So don't get it twisted. On our off day, you feel me, we still keep something crazy on. But
chilling, man.
But it's dope, though. And I was just telling, Ray Bando the same thing, because she doing the music thing, too. And merchandise is everything. Because, look, it started off as just a project, right?
Right.
And now trap artists, listen, you not going nowhere in Jersey without seeing somebody with trap art on.
That's a
now
fact.
I'm with the Miami, seeing somebody with a trap art joint on. They flooded
They
in
wanna
the
be
A.
fly.
We call that guerrilla marketing.
Yeah, it's crazy
that
now,
talk.
bro. Like
Talk that
that's
talk.
like it's like when you buy a car. You feel me? At first, you don't see the car in the street that much. But as soon as you buy that car, you see this car everywhere. That same car.
We call that guerrilla marketing. And plus,
That's
where
how
we
it
from,
is.
like, we make things, like, I'm just saying, everywhere across America, where we from, the bottom, like, everybody, the hood, anywhere you from, we make things cool. We dictate it.
Yeah.
But I feel like with fashion in the past 5 years, with the social media platforms and everything, they tried to switch. They had to try to pull a switcheroo on us, like, oh, yeah, you need to wear Balenciaga, you need to wear this, you need to wear all the expensive stuff to feel accepted or to feel cool or to feel like you in or to feel free.
Yeah.
So my whole approach on everything is, I remember when we was young, you go downtown, get Mecca shirt, Fat Farm, or get this and this and that, and it was put together good quality. I mean, nowadays, I don't feel like them shirts from back in the day last way longer than now. Like, I see people, when I'm saying
After you wash it, it's over. That's why it's all about knowing thread counts and different things like that.
So, but my whole thing is about price points and making things like, people from the ghetto, anybody, not even the ghetto, but anybody could say, yo, I want to wear this if they want to support and feel like they want to put this on and feel good about it. You can feel good. It's not about wearing your
How
money.
much it costs,
We
all
in the
of that.
era where everybody like feel like they gotta wear the money or you
Yeah.
gotta wear the biggest dog shit. Like,
Yeah.
it ain't about that.
But see, tell you the truth, bro. Like I mean, when we first was coming up, we didn't really have the money like that, right? But our money was no, we ain't had the money like that. But if you could put something clean, as long as it ain't crazy, I don't want you to, back in with some Paco jeans or something. You gonna get, they gonna chew you out.
I feel like when we was young, we was spending. I don't know, but I feel like we spent more money though. Like as
you think so? Because it wasn't that many.
For our buck, though.
Think about it though. Like it wasn't that many sneakers that was like $700, $800, $1,200 sneakers like that. You feel what I'm saying? Now you get some one outfit you done blew 1,500 easy. Get some McQueens for like 600. You feel me? Like 250 on your jeans. What? That's $850 right there. You ain't even talking about what you gonna put on your head because I'm a hat dude or a head. You know what I mean?
Right.
And now like jewelry is like a must, but it's about you. It's about how you swag, what you do.
Thank you.
How you put that thing together, and everything will fall into place. Keep your body clean, like Juvie said.
You can't walk out looking dusty.
You can't be in a $2,000 outfit and you musty.
Exactly. Like you walk out with some Da Vinci's on, like.
Yeah, you bugging.
Oh, you can't walk out with all that on and with nothing in your pocket.
Now listen.
That's a whole nother issue.
Here's the thing, though. If you look like money,
you better have some
and
money.
you can talk like money, you might not necessarily always have to have it to get it, because ain't no nation like a donation. So if you talking the right talk, look, if you know the right knowledge and you talking the right talk,
I know.
You know what I mean?
You're going to get it out. You're going to walk into certain places, this and that, but then can you really be you?
Yeah. You really fronting.
You know that bluff going to get called sooner or later.
Yeah.
Can you really be you?
But we done bluffed our way out of a lot of situations.
Yeah, well, that's a different story.
But I'm just saying, the bluff works sometimes. Sometimes you gotta sell yourself as if you got it already. Sometimes, like I'm talking about when we talking with corporate and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Right. Now, if you flexing for a girl and then
sometimes it work. All right, let me tell you some funny situations. This is funny. My man's got a restaurant, right? I walked into his spot, and it was a nice restaurant. Everybody go there or whatever. I walked into the spot, and somebody thought I was a ball player. A little, you know what I'm saying, white kid, ball, run down, boom, boom, boom. Hey, are you this guy? He taps me, boom. Because his spot, his braid is in, he like, say it. Before I'm like, what's going on? And he like, yo, say it. Just whatever he say it. Kid is looking at me. His father's looking at me. He's like, you a ball player? I'm like, yeah. He asked me for the name now.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell him. You're like, take a picture with me, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
His father comes to me and walking, thanks, guys. Right. But me, I worked it. The bluff, here come the bluff.
Yeah.
I looked at him like, Yo, you don't know who I am, but you want to take a picture with me?
Exactly.
Like, understand?
You hit him with his reverse psychology. That was smart, though. That was smart.
Word.
Yeah, I started talking back to my man, like, man, I'm saying, it just kid went home happy as hell that night.
Yeah, look, you made somebody day all off the bluff game. Now, I'm not telling everybody to go around bluffing and lying because that will backfire sometimes.
Yeah.
But what I am saying is sometimes you gotta, you know what I mean? Like, for example, right? You ain't gonna never tell nobody. Like, the most important thing you could be in life is ready. You feel me?
Word.
So, of course, it's always good to be ready for whatever, whenever, be properly prepared
Stay
and all
ready,
that.
you ain't
feel
got
me?
to get ready.
Absolutely. Now, when it comes to certain things, when you trying to sell yourself, you know, or push your brand or something like that, of course, you got to make your brand larger than life. Now, Trap Art started in the building, right? And the building 2551, right there in North, right there, Clifton Avenue. You feel me? And it was all only supposed to be one little idea, but that idea done blew up with something crazy. I'm talking about Trap Art is like one of the #1 selling.
That's a fact.
Merch.
I'm way over in the South Ward.
In Newark right now, bro.
I'm like, whoa,
it got Newark in a figure
That's
4
fact.
lot
Essex
right
County.
now.
Essex County, period.
Yeah, period. But I'm just saying where it started. You feel me?
Right.
It started so small and now it's so big. You feel me? Now, if only you could walk in the door and like when we went to the studio and you had on the Trap Art hat. And he's like, oh, snap, that's that Trap Art. Yo, where you get that from? And the engineer said, what? That is Trap Art. That's the dude. He was like, oh, my God. He bigger than life. Now, everybody's not going to hit like that. But you got to still act like it. What you gonna tell somebody that, oh yeah, I got this little clothing line, it's something small? No.
Right, they're not gonna want to buy nothing.
Nah, you gotta go,
produce it.
Yeah, you gotta be arrogant. You gotta have your swagger when you walk in the door, like you know you
act like you all that.
As you should. Because if you don't act like you all that, they not going, you can't be hesitant or nothing like that.
I mean, you just gotta be confident.
Right.
It's confidence. And my whole thing is, even with us, is like, confidence is everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you take that shot and you're not confident you're gonna make it, like, it's not going in, bro.
Yeah.
It's all about confidence.
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That whole Kobe, that whole shot, like, that's all confidence. Like, I'm like, it's going in. So what we did with our first approach, it is just like we stepped outside of the box. Instead of, like, you know what I'm saying? Our first pop-up shop, we did, which was 4 years ago, we went to South Beach. So we did a collab with our appointment showroom. It's an appointment-only showroom. It's owned by Phil the Mayor. So we went down there. We had other people from Newark, anybody else. We posted it just to see if it would take. People said, hey, and there's this whole saying, a prophet is not worshiping his hometown.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, so let's take this out of the box. Let's see something different. So LA and my other boy, he has another clothing line, and they said, yo, let's go to Miami, let's do the trip, let's do this. I said, all right, so everybody came together. I mean, the support was crazy. Like, people we didn't even expect or didn't even, like, like, we didn't even tell. Like, just sort of the flyer pop up, people down there, and then it was simultaneous while other people were down there with the whole, what's the festival they had going on down there? They had the big festival going on down there.
Where? Down Miami.
Yeah. It's a music festival. I forgot the name.
Like, it was something like Rolling Loud or something?
Rolling Loud, exactly.
There you go. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Nah, don't worry about it, bro.
That's from Rolling Loud.
Yeah, that's from Rolling Loud. You better believe it. You better believe it.
But they definitely had the Rolling Loud festival going on down there, and it was crazy. That weekend was just crazy. It was a lot going on down there. But,
yeah, Rolling Loud gets spooky.
Yeah.
Rolling Loud gets spooky.
The support was dope, but I want to know what she does.
Oh, what?
You don't
know about Ray Bando?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my little. I always keep a secret weapon. Here at the KBGBF, all we do is keep secret weapons. Now, I told you we was just at the studio, and I was just telling her she's starting to do the music thing. Now she was just telling. She's just a born hustler. It's in her bloodline. She was just telling me a story. I don't know if you want to tell a story about the big coat in the school.
You tell it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Nah, but it's your story. You know what? You rock out.
Nah, I'm gonna let you tell it.
All right, it's cool. So boom, right? I'm like, yo, what's going on? What you doing? She's like, oh, I got a little bit of small change or whatever. I got some money because she wanted to come to the studio. But I'm like, all right, wait, hold on. Let me get with Matic and Dot first. And let's pick out some beats for you. So then once we pick out some beats, you take it. She's like, all right, because I got some money. I'm like, money? She was like, yeah, I'll be getting money. You know, I'll be selling lashes because my sister into lashes and everything. So she be selling lashes, lip gloss. Her sister be selling pocketbooks. I'm like, oh, she's a hustler. She's like, yeah, check it out. I was going to school. And it was hot outside, and I got on a big coat. And everybody like, why you got on this big coat? But and then when she said she got to school, she's like, man, look, soon as I open up the coat, people are hungry and stuff. Boom, she pulling out Doritos, everything you name, bro.
The gadget move, right?
Busting open the lunchbox, got the candy bars and everything. Killing them, bro. Killing them on another level. So we got ourselves a straight entrepreneur from birth. This girl is nothing short of amazing, bro.
All you gotta do is brand what you're doing right now. You just start branding
I
yourself
just was
and
telling
what
her
you're
that
doing right now.
So now,
and people are gonna get attached to it. When they grow up, they're gonna be like, well, I remember when I used to be in school.
absolutely.
And it's just gonna grow.
That's why I'm
organic.
like, nah, she's a
all
rocket.
you gotta do is throw a name on it.
Yeah.
Like name
Oh,
that
she
just-
already know you want to tell them your name?
Ray Bando.
Ray Bando.
That's it.
Ray Bando. That's
Look out,
her name.
get familiar.
You
get
know,
familiar.
so that's what it is. So I told her, you know what, you gonna be on the show because everybody need to get familiar with her because she's a rocket, bro.
Trap hard.
Yeah,
New artist.
Yeah, yeah, the new artist. You heard the new artist. So so she cooking up a couple of things, and then I'm just gonna give her a little pointers on the little stuff that we know with Big Vito and everybody from the family. Because, like you said, everybody came together and showed mad love, and you start doing mixed projects with everybody because it takes everybody to become a
takes a whole
superpower.
community.
So she could do it on herself. She was saying like, look, I was just talking to her dad. Dad was like, yo, she just gave me $100. I'm like, what? She's like,
Dope,
yeah, she just,
dope.
and that's
what I'm
like
talking
that
about.
make you tear up a little bit. You feel me? That the fact that
Because it's the drive and the ambition already.
you feel me that she doing it now at this age. So I'm like, bump it, man. It's on. It take a village. It take a village for everything.
And
You know what I
that's
mean?
a blessing. When you start blessing your parents, like I'm Muslim, like so when we taught like you gotta take care of your parents. You know what I'm saying? Your mother and father. And what you doing is just gonna open blessings for you. What you just said to me, like, and it's just like I needed to resonate. Thank you. Look at what she said.
Yeah, I just want to return the favor. But a lot of people don't be peeping that. But this is what's going to separate her from the average. You know what I mean? And I ain't got nothing to do with it. This is everything that I said that she did, she told me, or her mother or father told me, or I seen it. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't like, yo, you need to start selling. I never gave her an idea. Her pops never gave her an idea. All her ideas is on
I got
her own.
2 questions. One for you, one for you. What's the connection with you and the consumer that you trying to project? You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, you want them to purchase it, but what's the same?
It's not about money. That's the first and most important thing. That it's not about money, and when you spend your money, that you should always feel respected, and wherever you put your dollars towards, and it should be. And even me, sometimes, I mean, when it's online business, now I've tried to up it more, even with the packaging, the different things to show my appreciation. But when when it's booming and different things, you still like last year I learned a lot of different things, and you gotta have a student mentality, and you gotta learn from your consumers also.
Right.
You can't just be like, oh, I know it all. I can't. You gotta listen to them. So me, it's even like that. I get the feedback from them. We bounce. It's a vibe, and vibe comes from vibration. It comes from two. So it got two things comes in and bounce back and forth. So I bounce back and forth with my consumers. I see what they like, what they need, and I listen to them. And also the Instagram is a platform where it helps us, And what I wanted to integrate with my website was that old school forum where everybody could go in there and just make a screen name and just go in there and just talk and everybody to create a whole different wave. And I got something else, a whole different plan for that.
That's really dope,
but,
man. You don't get that too much.
But my whole thing is like connecting with the consumer and making sure that if they want a product, I try to deliver the product by any means because it kind of embodies the brand to really appreciate people and respect time. But sometimes sometimes things go, they don't go the same way. But even if I don't deliver it in time, I try to make up for the time by giving them an extra item.
Just showing that you care,
or just showing them that I care.
That's real big.
But it's just like you can't get too attached to your product where you're getting big headed. Like, well, this isn't that, because anything that's born can die.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying. So a lot of things are killed by ego and pride. Most of the things.
Right.
Most things are killed by ego and pride.
Must have seen the pride to get you into that.
Thank you. So with the whole thing is just like, you gotta just chill out. This is a people's brand. If I'm saying it's a people's brand, I gotta work with the people. We have different.
Gotta uphold that.
We have different plans and a lot of different things I want to roll out by June, like community. Events,
showing love.
Different things.
Yeah, definitely.
Even we got like the homecoming, a lot of different things.
We love throwing the events, bro.
It's gonna come together. It's just time, like, with things. But the consumers, without the people, we're not nothing, because it's like our whole approach is we never pay for marketing.
Mm-hmm.
We don't pay for we never paid for anybody to wear our stuff. And it's just like, when we give you something, we give it to you. Like, it's either if you want to wear it, you want to wear it. If you want to, it's up to you. But we never pay for marketing. We've decided to go with the guerrilla marketing because it's like word of mouth is the greatest thing. But everybody knows someone different.
Mm-hmm.
So, for instance, like when we use college, if I went to a college and I attacked them right now and I sold everybody on this campus that dormed there these hats right here. Mm-hmm. They're all going back home to different towns at the end of the year.
So, like, your business gonna get out.
Thank you. Because it's just like a virus.
Right.
If you look at it, just like this COVID. The same way that COVID was growing, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just the same
Hell
way.
of an analogy, but word.
But
I'm just saying, like, the way... the way they was trying to... Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just the same way. It's just like you gotta know how to grow.
Word. No doubt. And man.
But that's the goal, they said. Viral, right?
Yeah. You need that blue Chizak.
Now, with you being a hustler and getting to it, the drive, the ambition at such a young age, what attracted you to doing music?
Well, I know my father, like, he showed me a video and he was on stage with somebody and it was like rapping or whatever. But I was rapping before that, so like my sister had Jayla, she had wrote my first song. Like she was my ghostwriter because like I didn't know how to rap. I was like 3, 4.
Okay.
So I started rapping like that. Then I'm growing up, I started catching on to it. I started liking it, not just doing it for fun.
Right.
So it's like, I don't know, it's just running my blood. I just like it. Like,
no doubt,
it's my style.
Ain't nothing wrong with
I
that.
was with your dad over there. You talking about at the gym when Jim Jones was rapping. We was on stage.
Yeah, y'all was on stage.
We had our little bottles. That's when we thought we was celebrities. We thought we was the movers and the shakers.
Yeah, that's real good.
Your pops, because even with your Uncle Diddy Bop, he was doing the party promotion, so he always had celebrities come to different shows and stuff like that. So yeah, Uncle Vito, he do the music thing. He go crazy with the music. So yeah, it's definitely in your blood. But
see, like at first, I just wanted to rap because I saw mad rappers making money, like all of that. Mm-hmm. I want to do that because I wanted to get
up the sleeve.
Yeah. And I wanted to like buy a house for my family. That was my only dream when I was young. Like buy mansions for every single one of my family. Mm-hmm. They can even have separate ones. Like that's all I wanted to do, and I still want to do that. But now I really like rapping. Like I just like it. It's like for me.
Yeah, it's fun. There you go. Listen. Whatever you want to do, that's what it is.
You're gonna get.
And look, you got all of us supporting. So as soon as you do drop it,
absolutely,
you got all of us behind you. And I just like the grind regardless. Like certain people, you just know it's gonna be something.
Absolutely.
Like, you can't be lazy.
This young, like come on, the mind frame that she got already. Mm-hmm. That's
gonna separate her. Yeah, that's gonna separate her from the
family oriented. I got a lot of family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she wanna buy houses for the family.
Come on.
I ain't say that when I was her age.
At all.
I was thinking about buying me stuff. What can I get me?
When the next PSG?
Like I need. Get me fly.
Like PS4, PS5.
Yeah, I need that. I need that.
Nintendo 64.
And all that, man. And you know, listen, man, I just wanted to ask you another thing. Like, so how has it been coming from 4 years to now? Have you been able to, because I know, like, bro, every time I hit you, you running. Like, sleep is like not even an option for you.
Bro, right now I'm actually running on like a couple hours of sleep, maybe, yeah, but all I can say is this is what I pray for.
Mm-hmm.
This is a blessing, so we can't complain.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I pray for. It's a blessing. We can't complain, but all it takes is organization, and you know, and a team. You can't be greedy.
Yeah.
So with your blessings, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna fall through. Like, but I can't. It's all organization. Everything, even my days. It's like how I move around. I wake up in the
time management
itinerary with time management. I'm supposed to be
that's
here.
important.
And that's the way. That's the best way to get through.
That's crazy important, man. Time management, because time is money, baby.
But I cannot complain. Alhamdulillah. I wake up and it's like don't get it messed up. I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? And it's to get here is like I wasn't just like, oh, I'm making t-shirts. Like I was doing, you could chew gum and walk. Like you could do 2-3 different things. Like I was working. Like, don't feel like oh, you gotta sell drugs or you gotta do this or do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was working, busting my ass, selling clothes, doing this. And before that, I took a loss too. I took a couple losses, like, you know what I'm saying?
Part of the game.
Like, I took losses.
Part of the game, period.
I took big losses. I had people promise me shit that didn't fall through.
Man.
And I realized that, you can't do nothing, but you gotta do it yourself. You gotta get it from the mud. You gotta really put in and you can't depend on nobody at the end of the day. So it's just like, I took losses in all types of ways. Like, you know what I'm saying? Since I've been striking at it and I always had like a business mind or wanted to do certain things myself, and I'm still not where I want to be because I see the whole plan and I can't. Business is not solo. I can't do this by myself. That's why I did my brothers, everybody around me, the family and everybody. But it's like, you got to keep striking. That's the only thing. You can't give up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even sometimes, like a carpet might be pulled from underneath you, and you're like, yo, I'm losing. I'm going through it, but it's a blessing in disguise and helping you get out of a bigger situation. That's something else is about to happen. Like, you know.
Yeah.
So that says a lot too, because all the greats, everybody who has succeeded has said the same exact thing. So it has to be truth in what you say.
I've been through something that I was like, like, you know what I'm saying? I thought that was for me, and I was balling, going crazy, losing my mind over, like, yo, what's going on? And then now, like, I wake up and before I even get out of my bed, it's like what I used to make in a week sometimes or different things. And like, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
In one shot.
Right.
Now.
But it came from the hard work, the dedication.
But it's not that though. But that also can get taken from me.
Yeah.
Because it's just a promise of, like, you know what I'm saying? Even in that moment, if I don't wake up in that moment, if I don't get my ass up off the bed.
Yeah.
And get up and fulfill orders and do this or do that or keep it, you know what I'm saying? You can't consistent and keep things going. And save is the most important thing that I want to teach black men. Like, we should all do. Like, you know what I'm saying? It takes money to make money. Like, it's a lot of opportunities that was missed in our communities because they knew that we didn't save.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And they'll throw out different things. You can buy this shit, you can buy that, But we just don't got no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's all of us. We like to shine and that's the thing, but
absolutely.
We gotta teach, like, that wearing out money and is very
tedious. It's not really as important.
Wearing that mindset is it gotta be like
bigger than that.
It gotta be bigger than that. We are rich already.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Our skin rich as hell.
Yeah.
Everything. We rich. Why we gotta wear our money like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can't put them into these houses and this and different things. Outside all these houses. Like, come on.
That's that old saying, bro. It's not what you cop, it's what you keep, man.
Yeah.
That part right there.
It's not what you, cause bro, I mean, like, this is all material. You can't take this what you know it.
Yeah.
It looks good. It feels good on the skin.
Understand the game.
It feels good on the skin, you know. But like he just about to say, you gotta understand the game. Then I say this all the time. You gotta learn the game, then get in the game, and then it's your obligation to give the game.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? In order for us to become a superpower,
Right.
look out for the cookout. Each one teach one, man. You know, so I just want to say thank you so much, Ray Bando, for coming up, blessing.
Yeah,
You're going to see a lot more of her. I'm getting her up here. I got to keep her.
Yeah,
You know, I got to
video
keep this
done.
face.
I'm gonna definitely check in here. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
checking
it's
in here
on.
that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's on. Yo,
But-
you know, you're my brother. I'm good. You know the vibes. You just like Vito to me, man. I love everybody,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
So
a fact.
I'm always gonna stay up, but I want to get you and I want to get Foreign Law up here. I want to get Bus up here. Mandatory that I get Bob up here.
Respect for this.
Bob is a genius.
Nah, I wanted to bring Bob, but you know, he be cooking up beats and all that. But guess what he was doing?
What?
He was cooking in the kitchen, man.
Yeah.
He was in the kitchen.
I already know the
Son was
vibe.
making some handmade panko breaded chicken
Yo, listen.
He caught some-
does nothing regular.
with some zucchini on the side.
Yeah.
And
Yo,
you know what I'm
yo,
saying?
This
I feel like he got some,
Sound like
it's
my
like-
kind of party.
He ain't like, I'm like, yo, I'm hungry. I bet. Like, he ain't going, I'm thinking like, you about to go in there, get some oodles and noodles or maybe make a hot pocket or something like that. He like, yo, real quick, I just put this lamb with this fettuccine. I'm like, yo, like that. I'm like, yo, I need a beat. What? He different, young too. And or I'm like, yo, wasn't he working for like a Fortune 500 company or something like that? Like,
Yeah.
Bob, this boy is,
Yeah, he
I
work-
gotta get Bob.
now
up
he
here.
work for himself though, too.
Yeah,
Financial
he
freedom.
fired
So
his boss.
My whole thing is about, yo, save a little bit that you feel like you could take a risk on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's what, like people say time is money, right? All they mean is that you could beat, like money, the only thing, money can't beat time because when you help, we gonna keep it, health is wealth.
Yeah, health as well.
That's the number one thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna say health is wealth.
Can't spend money and you dead.
Thank you.
Period. Go ahead.
But money could buy you a little time, man.
What? Money could get you to shake a couple of legs.
That's it.
Ain't nothing like a little fazoo.
I can buy you a little time in different places.
You might not be easy to look at, but when they know you got a little small change, they're like, hey, big boy.
That's it.
Because they know your pockets are small.
Or
You
you
know?
can buy yourself some time to
Yeah.
to run away from the world a little bit, just to shut down, just to figure out what's going on, what you want to
Yeah,
do,
and
what you
recoup
really
and
want to
get your
do.
mind right, man.
Get your mind right. 'Cause we
Definitely,
always
man.
caught up in the.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you need to step back. You know, sometimes you can't be seen. Because look, you
In
try.
this new decade, you should not be living check to check.
Nah.
That's what I want to put out there.
Yeah, you got to have a grind.
At least give me a check
I
in
say
between
multiple.
or something. Give me something.
Come on, give me something.
But give me something. But
Because look,
like, you know what I'm
the
saying?
average
Show
person
effort.
not even making, what, let's say $15 an hour.
You're not-
A lot of people not making $15 an
Right.
hour. That's only $31,000 a year. If you getting $15 an
You're
hour,
not giving
I might
yourself
be
a chance,
off
man.
a penny or two, but
Right,
my math is
right.
pretty good, right?
You gotta invest in
Now,
yourself.
$15 an hour. The average in Jersey, the average one bedroom is probably like $1,200 to $1,500, $1,600
depending
a
on the
month.
area.
So if you getting $15 an hour and what, you working 8 hours, you understand what I'm saying? You babe, after taxes, might be scratching $500, a little over
Right,
$5.
right.
So let's just say you getting $500 a week.
Man, it kills
That's
me, man.
$2,000 a month. Your rent is $1,500 a month. There's no room for nothing else. You have to have another grind. And I ain't saying it gotta be illegal. I ain't telling you to sell smack, because if
Right,
you wanna sell
right.
smack or crack, you know, look, you're gonna have to stand on it. You
But
gonna
it's too
stand on
many-
it.
too many
You can
avenues.
respect time. You can respect time too, and y'all can put a little bit. And I'm saying
That's
you can put
it,
$50 here to the side. Your man put $50 here
Think
to the
about
side.
it. You put
$50
$25
to the
a
side.
week. You spend that on food. $25 a week. That's
Not
$100
even
a month.
on food. Let's keep it real. We smoke eighths. Everybody smoke eighths, right?
Yeah.
I smoke an eighth a day, right?
Yeah.
Boom, that's 25. Cats that's out here smoking cigarettes out here
Uh-huh.
or whatever. That's
Yeah,
$10 a day. They be
10.
complaining, oh, I'm smoking a pack a day. Cats is out here smoking an eighth a day. That's 3 packs a day, right? You doing bad. And
It
then you out here-
depends.
But listen,
It depends. Because
and
if you
then-
got that Zaza, you spending 45,
yeah,
40.
that's roughly about
50.
3 packs a day, right?
Yeah.
We're not even talking about the roll up, the
Yeah.
backwood. That's another thing. Boom, boom, right? But you doing bad, but you can't. You don't want to cut that out. Like,
Yeah.
You don't want to understand what I'm saying?
You
And
want
it's
to
like,
prioritize, bro, what
bro,
you want to do.
It's all about prioritizing. Like
Yeah.
you save
yeah.
that 20. Yo, I swear to God, you go in the park, run that shit off.
Uh-huh.
Understand? Keep that $25 every day for that week. That's $150. Now you got in 7 days, whatever, boom, boom, boom. You gotta cop you an ounce. Now you the weed man.
But we'll talk about that another time.
Right.
Just for a week.
Get a little
But it's all legal.
Yeah, you the boy.
Hustles.
It's all legal in
KBGBF.
Jersey, people.
It's all legal,
So we ain't
all
trying to
legal
get you to
hustles
do.
in
But
KBGBF.
But I'm just saying, like,
it's just the
putting
idea, yeah.
The idea. We just got to learn how to cut back our vices
yeah.
and know how to invest in ourselves.
And multiple incomes.
different
I
ways.
highly suggest
But
that.
Yeah.
Not
you ain't
just
got to
invest in
necessarily work one
ourselves,
job either.
invest
you
in
can work
each other.
this job Monday through Friday, another job Saturday and Sunday until that idea pop up. You save up your pennies, and when that eureka moment and that light bulb pop up, you go in. And you feel me? You feel me? And that's when you go in, man. But yo, I want to say thank you. It's a blessing, bro. Yo, I see your grind. Not only do I respect your grind,
Nah,
We definitely need it.
we definitely need
Likewise,
it, man.
man. Likewise. I see
man.
y'all.
And this one right here, oh my God, bro. I'm be blown away by this one.
Yeah,
I can't.
Can I get an invite to the video shoot? I definitely want to be there when you shoot your first video.
I'm in.
Say
Yeah,
that,
it's on.
say
That's
that.
what I'm saying. We got to get a fly. We gonna get it, man. Yeah, well, she's fly automatically. You see, she came with the chain, you know, and everything. Then we'll talk about that some other time, man. But thank y'all so much, Ray Bando.
thank you guys.
Yo, Hoff, man, you already know.
KBGBF.
Yo, listen,
No better grow,
if you're
better
not
find.
following bro on the gram, bro, you need to follow him. Trap Art Gallery, Mars Hoffa. We on the gram. They
Go get some of his drip.
Yeah, you gotta get that drip. That drip
Yeah,
is
yeah.
crazy. Them
be
trap.
right, mama.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
to wear it through the video.
Yeah, definitely. And it matched the fit already.
hey.
You already know, but it's gonna be plenty of that. I got me a little baby Trap Art
Yeah,
Gallery
I'm
in
still
my
waiting
crib.
on my super heavyweight drip too, Hoff.
Yeah. That's the 6X love.
Yeah,
we need
yeah,
that
Hoff.
6X
I'm
love.
I got some company. Did I tell you I got
Yeah,
something?
we was just
All right,
talking
that's
about
what
it,
I'm
but
talking about.
Vito don't be believing me. I be telling him every time
me
I
a
get
little
something, I say, yo, I need something for Vito. I'm not trying to hear his mouth.
Look, and I'm making it easier for you because I'm in the gym.
Oh, yeah, bro,
Cut out
just dropped like 60
carbs.
pounds,
You
bro.
feel me?
Man,
Like,
Bruh's going hard, bro.
I just got my blender back last night when I just bought a new blender. Like,
Oh, all right, so you
So-
trying to get your juice on.
bro, like
I bet.
I'm about to take, bro. I shattered my knee one time, 6 places, right?
Yeah.
I was in bed rest for like 5-6 months. I gained like 100 pounds. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Jeez.
I was 290.
Yeah,
And I had to run that thing off, like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
On a bad knee. So
That's
I used to be
crazy.
in Branchbrook Park running 4.4 miles, drinking the Napolina, which is this Dominican flax seeds, boom, 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 in the morning, make you clean your colon and all that, and make you sweat fast. Man, ran that thing off, man. I was looking good. I was looking way, I'm saying?
Yeah, you was Baki, huh?
After that, that's what I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I was,
Yeah.
after that,
Yeah,
you know
that
what
one
I'm
hard. I don't got either, bro.
saying? Yeah, the Hennessy and
Yeah,
everything.
so I'm
I got
going. Yeah. I need that.
Drippy.
I got that one, but I don't got that. Meaning that you've been stashing out. I'm on my way to the gallery now. Yo, bro, we gonna wrap this one up, and we gonna see y'all for another one. This is season 2, episode 2 of the KBGBF. No better
22,
group, better
man.
foundation, man.
Always
If you
remember,
know better,
y'all, if you on this side of the ground, you blessed.
you blessed. Peace, bro. We love y'all. We out.
God bless.